So what are the purpose behind this DBMS? So what is the problem we are facing earlier before the DBMS? To keeping in the mind to overcome these problems, and then purpose come to overcome the problem, and we if the overcome, that can be a purpose, right? So what is the, so these are the purpose of the database system which are come into picture. Data redundancy is found. I will go briefly again about it. Data consistency, lack of data independency, data lacks integrity, lack of flexibility, and data is not shareable. So these are the problems we are facing earlier to the DBMS. So what is this problem? Data redundancy means what? So earlier we are storing the data using file. Yeah, yeah, file system is there. So, and these are the problem one has experienced while handling the file system. So what is the data redundancy? So redundancy is nothing closely relevant to the duplication. So if the data is duplicated as too many places, same data is duplicated at too many places, that constitute the data redundancy. So that leads to the certain problems, right? While updating, while deleting the data. Let's take the example that in a banking, if same information located at different places, as you know, data is scattered, data is distributed in banking system, and the data is duplicated at two different places. If user is updating the data, right? If the data is updated at a one place which are not reflected at the data which is other places, yeah. So what is the problem? The problem is that data is updated at one place which is not reflected on other places, and if user is access that particular data, and if this data is not working and which accessed by the data from other places, means there is a data mismatch, means data is not reflected all places which are duplicated. So that leads to the data consistency problems, data updation problems, which will be overcome by this DBMS. Yeah, so means there is a in data updation there may be a chances of data loss. So I will briefly elaborate what is the data loss. Let's take the example of that two account A and account B. If account A transfers certain cash from A to B and B is not reflected, but the debit is happen at the account A, then there is a loss of data. So there is loss of data, means which is not reflected properly at the other places, right? And there is a problem if somebody access those data which is a distributed. So data redundancy is nothing but the data duplication, which leads to the updation problem, data consistency problem. So what is the data inconsistency means what? Which are again closely relevant to the data loss. As we can state the example that every database must be a consistent over the time. Means at one place the data is changed, it should be reflected at the other places. If it is not reflected other places, that leads to the consistency problem, and which may happen in the file in case of file system. So to overcome this consistency problem, the file system come into picture, right? So next is the lack of data independence. So if the data is closely relevant, right? So that may lead to the data independency problem. For example, if the one record is depend on the other record, and other record is depend on third record is depend on fourth record, so that may leads to the close dependency. So we are not interested in that case of there is a lot of dependency. So in case of file system, there is a dependency problem. So to overcome the dependency, the DBMS again come in the picture. Lack of integrity. So integrity closely relevant to the kind of the policy, security policy, rights or credentials which are given to particular user. In case of file system, little difficult for us to implement the security policy, like assigning the user credential, assigning the right to the user, right? So who can access what data? So this is the problem. We cannot do a better way in case of file system, and to make them in better way, to implement the security policy, privacy policy, to assign the roles right. So the integration issues we are facing with the file system. To overcome this data integrity issues, the again DBMS come in pictures. Lack of flexibility. As we all knows, we want every time we need a statistics, reports, surveys, right? To create the data from the file system, to create the reports from the file system, it's little difficult, right? One can create, but if the data is too large, which is too huge, one can face the problem to get accurate data from the file system. And one more thing, as we said, sometime we need to change the software. As we in the market, there are many software which extract the data. So if that, in case of file system, if the data is too variant, there may be a chances that we need to change the software. To overcome this, we need a certain regular format data. I say regular data, which is a well-organized data. And once you extract those data using software, it's little easy, which will happen in the case of DBMS, as we already said, university database system, which I can have the data, and by using the software we can extract it. So we need a certain regular data. We need a certain software which will not be changed over the times, and which is little bit to flexibility, means there should be one can modify those data according to they want, according to the patterns they want. So there is a little flexibility problem we are facing with the file system, and that overcome by this DBMS. Data is not shareable. If data is stored in file system, which is little difficult to share among all the users. So we need a data which is shareable one, and by using DBMS, database management system, it is easy for the user. One can share the data among everyone. So these are the purpose of DBMS. I'm just again highlighting it. Data redundancy, data inconsistency, lack of data independency, data lacks integrity, lack of flexibility, data not shareable. And these are the problem with file system, and hence we can say this is the purpose behind to DBMS. Why DBMS? Somebody ask you, because these are the problems we are facing with file system and overcome by DBMS. Hence, this is the purpose of DBMS. Yeah, hope you understood. This word may come onwards again. What this word data redundancy will become still the 6th unit come. Data consistency, data inconsistency, data dependency, data independency, integrity, flexibility. So please remember this terminology throughout this subject, throughout this 6th unit. So this again I will revise when it comes into the next lecture again. So remember, these are the purpose of DBMS. Now going forward, So what DBMS contain? DBMS contain the information about particular enterprise. Enterprise is nothing but the organization or business, right? Let's university database. Let's one particular company database, right? So enterprise is closely relevant with business. Business information we can say. So again I am revising it. DBMS contain information about particular enterprise. So collection of interrelated data of particular enterprise and set up program to access those data and an environment that is both convenient and efficient to use. Convenient means easy to use. Efficient means accurate. There is no incorrect data. There is no certain inaccuracy. So this word is very important. Convenient to everyone and efficient without error. Remember this one. Without problems. The system is efficient. Yeah. So DBMS is nothing but the collection of interrelated data along with set of program to access those data in such environment which is convenient and efficient to use. So this is the DBMS. So what are the DBMS application? You maybe know this, but you don't know that these are the application of DBMS, but we can again highlight it. So banking is one of the application of DBMS. So banking, yeah. So which is a real-time database. Everywhere, throughout this 6 unit, the banking example come. Remember, right? This is a real-time example. Closely relevant with cash. Closely relevant with transaction, right? So banking is one of the database application, yeah, where transaction, cash flow happen. So where account information, where everything which are related to the account holder will be stored in forms of the database. So airline reservation is one of the application of the DBMS. So in airline reservation, passenger information, airline information, schedule, times, fare, and everything which also stored in terms of database. Universities, as we already rightly said right now, what university have that, right? Student information, student result information, student registration, grades, and etc. So which is also application of university. Sales, you are making, right? Customer information, product information, purpose information, and many other things which are related to the sales. You might be know eBay, Amazon, Flipkart, and many others, which also is one of the application of DBMS. Online retailer, one can make the order, right? You can track the order, customize a recommendation, like you can put your reviews, you can customize the thing, what you want it, right? So these are also a application of database. Manufacturing, production, inventory, orders, supply chain management. In particular company, if the company is a manufacturing company, so there is a production department, production information, inventory, entry, in out. So this in out information of particular product, orders